think it's yeah.
You what?
When I was downloading everything, I didn't do the Mishnayos. I didn't know what it was. I was already on to Bikurim because the last thing I heard said we can make a siyum.
Well, we're almost by a siyum. Yeah.
I didn't realize you was finished the siyum on the Parak. Whatever, my jet lag was.
Oh.
I did it last night, and it should be updated and posted by tonight.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so Yud Aleph. Did I hit record? I did, yeah. Orlah Perik Beis Mishnah Yud Aleph. Again, going with Taruvas, the mixture. Sa'ar shel chulin v'shel truma. It actually ties into tonight's stuff a little bit. Sa'ar shel chulin v'shel truma shenoch lo seichisa. So sa'ar, the sourdough of chulin, and sourdough of truma that fell into shenoch lo seichisa, fell into dough. Now, the previous Mishnayos where there was chulin initially, and it was enough to make it into challah, and then the truma fell in. Here, it's loy bezegedei lechametz v'loy bezegedei lechametz. I mean, they both fell in, and each one individually would not be able to make it into chametz, meaning to make it rise. Nitztarfu v'chimtzu. So then combine and they make it into chametz, and therefore, Rabbi Eliezer Omer. So there was a machlokes. Rabbi Eliezer achar and aniba. I'm going to come with the last one. Whichever one went in last, that's what it's going to be considered. So if first the chulin fell in and then the truma fell in, we're going to look at it like it's truma. The chachamim say bein shenofel iser betchila, bein b'saif, whether the iser fell in first, whether the iser fell in last. La'olam einay aser achi yeba kidei lachametz. It's not aser until there's enough to make. There's enough truma. Sa'ar to make it into dough, which is a big hula. The Chacham is saying a big hula because I think it's not batel. So right, so they're going to say zev ezeh goyim. They're going to say zev ezeh goyim is mutter, meaning it's two things that are causing the dough. It's the truma and the chulin. So they're going to say zev ezeh goyim is mutter. And they're also going to say, and Rebbe Lezer obviously is going to say Garim is also. And and they're also going to say l'chayra that there was no, meaning it's not substantial enough to even be considered bittul, I think. All right. But I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure what the shear here is. Meaning, is it at least bottle in 200? If it's not bottle in 200, so then I'm not sure. Either way, okay. So it's a machlokes here in the Mishnah. If you have sa'ar of chulin and truma, neither one has enough to make dough rise by itself. So they need each other. Rabbi Eliezer says you go with whichever was the second one, and the Chachamim say it doesn't make a difference which one went first or which one went last. You need to have enough truma in order to make it into sourdough or into dough, and if not, then it's not a problem. In Mishnah Yud Beis, similar to the Mishnah we had a few days ago. Yaezer ish habira. Yaezer. So bira really means like a palace. So Yezer ish habira talmid Beishamai va'amar. He was one of the talmidim of Beishamai, and he said, "Sha'alti Yisrael Gamliel Zaken Aimed B'Shara Mizrach." He says, I once asked Rav Shimon ben Gamliel, who was standing in the Mizrach. There's a whole lot of Rabbi Gamliel, so I'm not sure which one this was. This is obviously he lived by the Beis Hamikdash, right? So he was standing in the east gate of the Beis Hamikdash va'amar, and he said, it's not asr until there's enough dough of truma that will make it into challah. If you don't have enough dough, then it's not made. Then it's not a problem. So he was paskening like the Chachamim. Okay, we'll stop there and we'll do a little Shari Tshuva. Say Shari Tshuva. We are up to.
Yaakov, this is really. I can't get it out of my head these last 3 days. This steers and Yehuda Nasi, like how do you look at anything now in the Shas?
What do you mean the steer? What do you mean that with that Rashi?
He changed his mind and then he didn't tell anybody.
Yeah.
What
you gotta ask Zevi. You didn't ask Zevi.
Mean?
You gotta ask Zevi. You didn't ask Zevi about it.
Okay, ask Zevi.
I'm sure Rabbi Yonason would have a good shot. If Zevi doesn't, Rabbi Yonason would. Yeah, I don't know. Enochanami. It's hard. It's a hard concept. Okay, so let's see Rabbeinu Yoina, because we didn't do last night. We're up to a new madrega. We're in Rabbeinu Yoina Kuf Yutes, Shar Gimel Kuf Yutes. So it says a madrega hashvius, the 7th madrega is chomer hakaris. Yeah, the chumra of somebody who's chayav karis. Avoinus shechayavan al zdaina karis. The chiyuvim, the avoinus that you chayav if you do it on purpose, karis. And hashoigig, this is also in tonight's stuff. Hashoigig behem lahavi chatas. So we know that if you do a shoigig, it's tomorrow night stuff. Yeah, hashoigig behem lahavi chatas. The shoigig brings a chatas. Meaning, if you do something that's chayav karas, you do it b'shoigig, you bring a chatas. Chein amar b'senu zechon on the bracha ki ein adam chayav lahavi chatas tulasi b'davar shana shal zdaina karas. A person is not chayav to bring a carbon chatas unless if he did it on purpose, then he would be chayiv karas. Then that's when you bring a chatas. The karas shenichras hu v'zaroi, and karas is that somebody, him and his kids, get cut off. Kenyan shenemar chetam yisu aririm yemusu. Is that that's this week's parsha? No, chetam yisu. They carry their chet, and aririm they're gonna die as cursed or died without children. The chiyuv hakaras al shnei chalakim. The chiyuv karas is on 2 portions. A chelik echad shenichras min ha'olam hazeh. They get cut off from this world. Like somebody who sleeps with his sister. Meaning his even after divorce, or after her husband dies, if you didn't do Korban Pesach, he doesn't say somebody who doesn't do a bris, right? It's interesting. I don't know why he doesn't bring that. Huh. Okay, but anyway, those are the list. Those are the list of chorus. Okay, we'll stop with that.